Welcome back to NETRUSH Report, your home for the most dramatic, emotional, and unfiltered stories in tennis. If you live for intensity, rivalries, and the legends who changed the game, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because today, we're diving deep into the mind of SUPERBRAT himself, John McEnroe. John McEnroe was never just a tennis player. He was a force of nature. A seven-time Grand Slam champion, yes, but also a man who made headlines for explosions, tantrums, and unforgettable one-liners that left umpires trembling and crowds roaring. But here's the thing. McEnroe has always claimed it wasn't just chaos. It was connection. In a revealing 2022 interview, he opened up about how players like himself and Jimmy Connors connected with people in a way that reserved legends like Bjorn Borg and Pete Sampras never could. McEnroe said it plainly. People could see themselves in him and Connors. The frustration, the fire, the refusal to stay quiet. He believed audiences were drawn to the realness, not the perfection. People are more like me and Jimmy Connors than Bjorn Borg, McEnroe said. And you can see why. Borg was ice cold, Sampras was calm and collected, Federer and Nadal are almost too perfect. McEnroe? He was human, messy, emotional, relatable. But it wasn't easy being the sport's villain. McEnroe admitted that his fiery image became a monster that grew beyond his control. You sort of feed into this villain thing, maybe unbeknown to yourself, and then it becomes this out-of-control monster. He revealed that growing up in Queens, surrounded by people yelling and screaming, shaped his intensity. So when he first played at Wimbledon, the polite atmosphere shocked him. That contrast between New York fire and British restraint created one of tennis's most fascinating figures. And he wasn't alone in thinking tennis needed that spark. Jimmy Connors, his fiercest rival, actually agreed, saying fans once criticized their tempers, but later begged for that kind of personality to come back. In McEnroe's eyes, players like himself, Connors, and Elie Nastase were rebels in a system trying to suppress individuality. He even joked that they were inmates running the asylum. And maybe they were, but those inmates built the sport's golden era of drama, intensity, and authenticity. McEnroe also took a subtle jab at legends like Pete Sampras, saying while Sampras was a phenomenal champion, he didn't have that magnetic charisma that drew crowds in. Because for McEnroe, greatness isn't just about winning. It's about making people feel something. And in his later years, that fire mellowed, at least off the court. He credits his growth and maturity to becoming a father, saying his 3 children with Tatum O'Neal helped him learn patience and purpose. The man once known for screaming at officials became determined to be a good parent. So when McEnroe says people are more like him and Connors, he's not glorifying anger. He's talking about emotion, imperfection, and honesty. The kind that makes tennis real. Because love him or hate him, one thing's for sure. John McEnroe never pretended to be anything other than himself. And that's why, decades later, we're still talking about him. So what do you think? Was McEnroe right? Do fans really connect more with fiery personalities than calm champions like Borg or Sampras? Drop your thoughts below. We read every comment. And if you love stories that go beyond the baseline, hit subscribe, tap that bell, and stay tuned for more from NETRUSH Report, where passion meets tennis.